Welcome back. Alison Hammond is reunited with her former Romeo, Ewan McGregor, and she uncovers a massive secret Pierce Brosnan's been keeping from us.
Today is Pierce and Ewan's lucky day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
As they're both interviewed by me.
I love you.
I love you!
I love you.
Thanks, Pierce, but later on the loving, babe.
Oh.
The question is, will Pierce still love me at the end of his interview?
I don't know.
Maybe not, maybe not.
Because like his new film, The Ghost, our little chat comes with a shock twist ending.
What is it?
He didn't see it coming, and neither will you.
Oh, OK.
So don't go anywhere. But first, based on the best-selling novel...
Action!
Who are you?
I'm your ghost.
And directed by Roman Polanski, Pierce stars as former British Prime Minister Adam Lang, thought to be based on Tony Blair, with Olivia Williams as his wife, Kim Cattrall as his assistant, and Ewan as the ghostwriter hired to complete Lang's memoirs.
That's exactly what the readers want to know. How does it feel to run a country? How does it feel to be so cut off? How does it feel to be so hated?
Well, thanks a lot.
We're rolling?
We're rolling. It's
So
all up
nice
to you.
to see you.
Lead me through this dance.
OK,
of
here
an
we go.
interview.
Suave, sophisticated, smoother than a baby's bottom.
Oh, really?
But that's enough about Ewan McGregor.
Oh. Ewan McGregor. I thought you were talking about me.
Sorry.
Cute.
What I want to know is, your character's been described as Tony Blair-esque. Did you have that in mind when you was playing?
Well, Roman said no, I wasn't playing him. He said, no, don't do that. You're not playing Tony Blair. But of course, it is Tony Blair. I mean, it's on the pages of Robert Harris's book. So I looked at footage of Tony Blair, interviews with Tony, and watching Tony give his great performance as a Prime Minister, and him waving outside of number 10. So we did a bit of that.
Former British Prime Minister Adam Lang is back in the news tonight.
Don't grin.
In the story, just after leaving office, Lang is threatened with investigation.
Investigating for what?
Suspected war crimes. And the ghostwriter reluctantly becomes sucked into his world.
If it suits them, they will hang you out to dry. Issue a holding statement, something short.
Oh, hang on a minute.
I should sound confident, not defensive. That'd be fatal. But I shouldn't be cocky. No bitterness, no anger, and don't say I'm pleased at this opportunity to clear my name.
So you're not defensive, but you're not cocky. You're not angry, but you're not pleased.
That's it.
Then what exactly are you?
You look in great shape.
It's all right. It's an illusion. I've been sucking my stomach in for the last 2 minutes. Can't wait to get off camera. Oh.
I hear where you're coming from, Pierce. Anyway, tense as our stomach muscles might be, even more tense is the ghostwriter when he makes a terrifying discovery.
I think my predecessor was murdered.
Leaving him wondering if the book and Lang are everything they seem to be.
You must be wondering what you've let yourself in for.
Something Ewan must ask himself every time I interview him, because of course we were once the greatest lovers in history. How are you, Romeo?
I'm all right, Juliet.
Do you remember that ruffle?
Where's my ruff?
Should we have a look at that?
Yeah, let's have a look. Remember?
Plantest thou upon me a kiss, for with Ewan as Romeo it's an opportunity not to miss. Watching that, I'm surprised he didn't get me barred from this interview. Get it? Barred? I love it! Meanwhile, back in The Ghost, the writer begins to suspect that the former PM has a guilty secret.
Name one decision Lang made in 10 years as Prime Minister, which wasn't in the interests of the USA.
And soon he's on the run from sinister forces.
What have you gotten me into?
It all adds up to bad news for our writer.
You do realise how serious this is getting, don't you?
And talking of bad news, in a recent survey of women over 40 about their ideal toy boy, you came second.
Oh.
Do you take rejection well?
Well, it depends who came first.
It was Gino Di Campo.
Who's Gino Di Campo?
He's our resident.
Who is he?
He's our resident Italian chef on This Morning. What do you mean? He won.
Oh,
he's the king of the jungle.
Oh, that Gino Di Campo, of course. Sorry. Sorry, Gino. Second place isn't bad, is it?
It's all right. But everything is not all right for our hero in this edge-of-your-seat thriller, as he's caught up in a web of lies and intrigue and doesn't know who he can trust.
Do you have something to tell me?
Ooh, tough question. Fortunately for Ewan, my interviewing techniques are a little more gentle. You haven't written your autobiography so far, so obviously I have to use other people's biogs for my research. Can I check a few facts?
You can.
Is that all right? Yeah. First of all, you have your own house duck, which wears nappies. Is that true?
I do.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Ducks don't have a sphincter. I don't know if any of you knew that, but they don't. So you can't train them not to poo in the house. They just are unable to not poo. So there's a little harnessy thing that you put a nappy in, and she poos in there when she's in the house.
Enjoy your breakfast, by the way, if you're into it at the moment. Enjoy. B, you turned down Neo in Matrix and James Bond in Casino Royale. No. Is that false?
That is true. That's false. That's false. That's false.
That's completely false.
Yeah.
What about Alison Hammond? That's me.
I turned down that part. Yes. There's some parts that I'm just not ready for.
I think you could have been good at that. And C, Alison Hammond is your favourite interviewer. That's amazing. Is that true?
Is true.
Now, most interviewers would be happy to finish their film right there, hugging Ewan McGregor. But not me, because my interview has a shocking ending with a twist. Isn't that right, Mr. Brosnan? This film is all about secrets, and you have been hiding a massive secret from the great British public. Do you want to let us know what it is, or do you want me to tell everyone what it is?
Come on, then. What is it? Oh, my God.
Mr. Pierce Brosnan, you've been hiding this secret for a very long time.
Sick. What the hell?
You can play the ukulele.
I
didn't know that.
Ukulele.
It's in tune. It's in tune.
My cat's got fleas.
Come on, give me a little tune.
My cat's got fleas. I love you. I love you, you beautiful woman in a green t-shirt and lovely green eyes. Get out of here.
Voice of an angel?
Oh, yeah, I tell you, we should do Mamma Mia too.
Thank you so much, Pierce. It's lovely seeing you.
You sweet lass.